Well, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened. Let me get my shoes. Hold on, you're good. So we're gonna move to What's up?
Donald Trump had this to say after the failed assassination attempt on his life. Thank you to everyone for your thoughts and prayers yesterday, as it was God alone who prevented the unthinkable from happening. We will fear not, but instead remain resilient in our faith and defiant in the face of wickedness. Our love goes out to the other victims and their families. We pray for the recovery of those who were wounded, and hold in our hearts the memory of the citizen who was so horribly killed. In this moment, it is more important than ever that we stand united and show our true character as Americans, remaining strong and determined, and not allowing evil to win. I truly love our country and love you all, and look forward to speaking to our great nation this week from Wisconsin. So this was an intensely powerful moment, and a huge one in history. And when my husband showed me the video, he said, I cried, and he said, "Why are you crying?" And it was so hard for me to articulate. So all that came out my mouth was, he could have died. And he didn't die. And you know why he didn't die? Because he bobs his head around a lot. You even see him just changes his direction, and then the bullet grazes him. So if the Lord hadn't made him this expressive dude, then he would be dead right now. And please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Trump is like the greatest. In fact, I think his theology is so terrible. I think he's way too liberal. I'd much rather have like an authentically through and through Christian. Now, everybody's made mistakes, so there will always be something that somebody's done that we don't like. But Trump has a lot more problems, like where he stands on abortion, where he's just going to leave it to the states, where I think baby murder needs to be addressed completely. But all of that aside, I was having a hard time with the idea that I do have to vote for him, because it's him or the satanic left. And even still, I was like, how far am I willing to go? Because he's clearly just a cultural Christian. But then he did this. He got shot, and he was still willing to stand up for the country. And you know, it's probably all pride and ego with him, but I would rather have somebody that wants to be the good guy enough to where this is their issue. And he does acknowledge Jesus as Lord. Now, I think like I said, his theology is whack. But he acknowledges God, and as soon as they quit acknowledging God, I'll just quit voting, period. But this was intense, this was powerful, and yeah, I'm voting for Trump.
Let me get my shoes. Hold on, you're good. So we're gonna move to What's up?